Good evening. Welcome to One Forward, where we believe that the way to success is one idea at a time, an idea to inspire you, motivate you, and get you closer to your goals. Today, I'll share to you my insights or lessons that I have so far learned in the 2 months that we're doing, or almost 2 months that we're doing virtual events management dito sa ating bansa sa Pilipinas. So that is our concept for today. At alam naman natin na ang virtual events ay isa na sa pinaka powerful and effective tool if you want to promote your brands, if you want to continue engaging your association members or organization members. Napaka-powerful niya. Bakit? Kasi nga, lahat ng mga tao ngayon nasa na ba? Alam naman natin, nasa digital na, lalo pat hindi pa talaga safe lumabas ng bahay. In fact, nasa 2,000 plus pa rin yung mga COVID cases na we generate daily. At ang vaccine natin medyo matagal pa bago dumating dito. Pangalawa, kung dumating man dito, sabi nga 40+% ng ating populasyon ayaw ng Sinovac vaccine. Kumbaga, meron silang they're not trusting that effectivity of the vaccine, which they have reasons naman talaga para pagdudahan mo yung pagiging effective ng vaccine na yon. Kaya naman, kung gano'n ang behavior ng ating merkado, definitely mas lalong pupunta ito sa digital or sa virtual space para gawin yung kanyang iba't ibang transaksyon. At hindi lang yun, because of that, maraming mga organizations are looking at virtual events as a tool to continue their business, continue their marketing activities. Kaya naman, I'd like to share you yung lessons na natutunan ko bilang virtual event manager. So number one, let's start. Bago ang lahat, siya nga pala, I'm part of Xlink Events. So we are 21-year-old organization, and as a 21-year-old organization, physical events talaga yung specialty namin. In fact, pre-pandemic, nakikita ko na yung mga virtual events, online events, pero hindi ako, kumbaga, hindi pa rin ako nagtitiwala dun sa effectivity nun. But, nung nangyari nga yung pandemic, at nag-shift kami sa virtual events, nakita ko kung gaano ka-effective at powerful yung virtual events. Kaya naman, simulan na natin yung mga lessons na natutunan ko for this first 2 months of being a virtual event manager. So number one is practice is everything. Sa 5 events na nagawa na namin this past 2 months or almost 2 months, nakita ko yung kahalagaan talaga ng practice or technical run or doing tech runs or technical dry runs sa lahat ng mga involved sa virtual event. Kasi practice is everything. You can see a lot of details na maaaring maganap sa actual event. At kung hindi ka mag-practice, malaki ang chance na hindi maging seamless yung event mo. In fact, kahit nga nag-practice ka na ng maraming beses, sa actual event, may mga bagay kang hindi makikita na mangyayari. Pero, hindi ibig sabihin na hindi mo kailangan ng practice. Sinasabi lang neto, at gusto ko lang sabihin sa inyo na practice is everything, because the more that you practice, conduct your technical run, the more that you meet and go through the motions of the program of your event, the better for you as a virtual events manager and the better for your client. Again, practice is everything. That's how powerful this lesson number one is. Number two, technology brings us closer together. Doon ko nakita, yung isang hindi ko malilimutan na actually 2 days ago lang na yung virtual events, pwede kang parang closer dun sa speaker mismo. In fact, pwede mo siyang i-chat, nababasa niya yung chat at nakakapag-react siya Unlike sa physical event, kung sa conference nakaupo ka sa dulo, kailangan pumunta sa mic para magtanong. Eh kung nahihiya ka, hindi mo siya matatanong ngayon. Parang mag-uusap kayo face-to-face. Kayong dalawa lang, di ba? Of course, andun yung mga ibang attendees, pero pwede kang makita at mapansin ng mga speakers. And tingin ko mas mataas yung engagement ng mga speakers. Like nung nakaraan yung Stratmark, yun yung pinaka-fresh naming event, Strategic Marketing Conference for Student. Ang speaker, si Dimples Romana. Nakita ko kung paano mag-engage yung mga estudyante kay Dimples Romana. Tapos, talaga namang sinasagot niya rin yung mga chat ng mga estudyante. And para sa akin, na-appreciate ko siya. At nakita ko kung gaano siya kahalaga. Nakita ko na hindi rin kayang ibigay ito ng physical event, yung ganong engagement. But of course, hindi ko sinasabing dapat wala na physical event. Iba pa rin yung face-to-face. But meron nagagawa yung virtual event na hindi kayang gawin ng physical event. Which is more engagement, being closer to your thought leaders or to the speakers in that particular event. Number 3, it is not the event app but the experience you provide to the attendees. Baka magkamali kayo no, na ang daming mga app, actually libo-libo yung mga events app or meetings app na nasa abot ng ating mga kamay. But at the end of the day, it's not the app that will make your event successful. At yun yung na-realize. Kung minsan kahit na basic lang yung app mo, if you know what experiences are needed to make your event successful, para maging happy yung mga attendees mo, yung mga visitors mo, then no matter what your app are or apps are, magiging successful siya and people will be happy. Kaya nga, it's not the event app. Don't forget about that. You can create a successful event because you provided all the experiences necessary to make that event successful. Again, that is beyond the app, but the program, the event design that you will create for your attendees. Number 4, content is the kingdom of virtual event. Sabi nila, di ba, content is king? No. It is the kingdom of your virtual event. Kung magagaling yung mga topics mo, kung maganda yung mga activities mo, kompleto yung event mo eh. It's a kingdom that people will be happy attending and people will be happy that they'll be talking about that particular event. Kasi iba talaga, di ba? Panalo yung pagkakagawa mo sa event. And all because you took pains para maging an experience to remember yung event mo. And it's all about the content. Again, it's not about the event app. It's all about yung program and activities na ginawa mo para sa mga attendees mo. Diba? Ang lesson doon ngayon, kung ngayon, think about your attendees. Ano ba yung mga bagay na inaasahan nila? Ano ba yung magpapaligaya sa kanila? Of course, nasa virtual space tayo, may limitation, but does not prevent us from creating a great content. In fact, di ba, ang hirap din na makinig sa nasa bahay yung mga attendees mo. That's one factor to consider. And if you can get their attention and you can create activities that will make them focus on your event kaysa sa maraming distractions sa loob ng bahay, then you are, it's a rewarding experience and you have achieved what you set to achieve. That is, again, creating a great experience sa mga attendees. And don't forget, number 4, content is the kingdom of virtual event. And number 5, last but not the least, competence creates creativity and stability. Kahit na high-powered yung event app mo, kahit na maraming practice kang ginawa, sa actual event, maraming mangyayari. Kasi, nandyan palagi si Murphy, di ba? Si Murphy's Law. Nandyan palagi yun, hindi siya mawawala. Therefore, if you have a competent team, they will be creative enough to produce solutions on the go. Di ba? Kumbaga, outright, spontaneously, they will create creative solutions on a particular bottleneck during the actual event. Na nakita ko yon doon sa past 5 events na ginawa namin in this almost 2 months of 2021. And next, competence creates stability. Bakit? Kasi if your team is competent or your virtual events manager are competent, wala kang problema eh. Stable yung event, yung takbo ng program, ng activities mo sa virtual space. So again, if you're planning to create a virtual event, because it's a must right now, you must have or you must consider the competence of your virtual events team or your virtual events manager, because their competence will create creativity and stability to your planned virtual event. So those are the 5 lessons that so far I was able to gain for 5 virtual events that we conducted for 2 months. And mind you, di yan yung mga maliliit na virtual events na sinasabi ko. That's around 500, 1,000 attendees in one virtual event. Pinaka-konti is 50 attendees, but again, hindi siya yung maliliit na virtual events because some are high events. And let me may nag-comment eh. So, hi boss Roy, kamusta? At salamat sa pagbisita sa aking program. Maiksi lang to. Actually, tapos na ako. And I know you're also doing successful sa iyong content. Kaya naman, paminsan-minsan, bumibisita ako sa page ko. Maraming salamat. And to all listeners, you can listen to Roy Del Valle. Roy, what's your YouTube page so I can also promote? Thank you again for visiting. Kaibigan ko yan, tsaka presidente ko yan nung panahon ko sa ASAP. So I just want to leave you with 2 more lessons, nuggets of wisdom in doing your virtual events or looking for your virtual events manager. So this is the lesson. Competence means keeping your head in a crisis, sticking with a task even when it seems hopeless, and improvising good solutions to top problems when every second counts. It encompasses ingenuity, determination, and being prepared for anything. Again, kaya nga sabi ko, di ba? Competence, na-realize ko, creates creativity and stability. And Chad Hadfield just made a good reason for me saying that. No? Sinasabi niya rito, if you have a competent team, they can stand in front of the crisis. They can stick to a task kahit na parang feeling mo it's hopeless. Meron pa rin may isip na paraan, no? Because competence again creates creativity and you can improvise good solution. At the same time, there is a determination to deliver the event and to make it successful. So those are the elements that a competent virtual events team can provide to your event. And last but not the least, eto talaga, common to, no? Pero gusto ko pa rin banggitin, no? Because you're only as good as your last performance. Definitely. Every event is unique. And every event is have lessons to be learned, things to be improved. And you cannot relax, actually. You're only as good as your last performance. Hindi porket successful ka kahapon, may bago kang event ngayon, magiging successful ka. There is no guarantee. Palaging you should be on your toes to deliver the requirements of that particular event. Kasi iba yun compared sa other events. Natapos na na-manage mo na, no? So don't look back at those past successes. They can be confidence building, but again, you have to work again sa bagong event na hinahandle mo. And having said that, now you're only as good as your last performance, may term in Japan doon, mga Japanese, Kaizen means continuous improvement. Kaya naman, sa space na to, virtual events, marami pa akong matututunan. Sa physical event na 21 years na kami, it feels like you're still learning a lot of things. Lalo na ngayong bago yung ating conditions, bago yung ating environment, which is, again, as I've mentioned, people are geared or they're inclining to doing more virtual events. Even after the pandemic, hindi nila papakawalan tong bagong behavior na na-acquire nila. And having said that, ends our discussion for that 5 lessons that I so far gained for almost 2 months of doing virtual events, which again entails 5 events that we manage this January and February. So maraming salamat sa lahat ng nakinig. Yung sa mga nakikita ko rito, sila Brian, again, si Boss Roy, my president during my ASAP days, Advertising Suppliers Association of the Philippines. Giselle, thank you. Avel and Luan, maraming salamat. Bukas ulit magkita-kita tayo for another sharing of concepts and idea dito sa One Forward, where we believe that the way to success is one idea at a time, an idea to inspire you, motivate you to get you closer to your goals. Yeah, all we need is one idea to really give us that fuel, that energy to bring us closer to our goals. See you again tomorrow, 11 p.m. Good evening and God bless.